Good morning. I'm Dr. K.V. Madhvi, uh, working in the Department of English, Geetham School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Geetham, Hyderabad. My topic in today's session is the use of technology in ELT research. Now, we all know that technology has become an integral part in higher education, right from preliminary level to higher level of learning. The teaching and learning process has been continuously changing with the integration of technology, with the integration of ICT tools and web applications. The nomenclature became synonymous where either a teacher or a learner is supposed to equip himself or herself with some knowledge about what technology is, what do you mean by ICT tools are, or what do you mean by blended learning or flipped classroom, or what do you mean by multimedia language lab, and so on. So in my session, I would like to focus on how technology can be useful in doing ELT research. Now, there are two aspects in this. One is, are you going to take a topic uh, which has technology in through which a learner can improve his his language skills, or uh, or if you're doing a research in any of the language skills, where you use technology as some tools that will help you to complete your research. This can be for your thesis or dissertation, or for doing your or writing your research paper. Right. Let me go to my contents. My session will be divided into a warm-up activity, followed by technology and ELT research, where I will focus on some educational search engines and MOOCs, networking, survey tools. As I have already mentioned you, it's not necessary that your research should be completely technology based. It can also be related to other emerging areas in ELT. So I will give you a list of research areas in ELT. So you can think of working on an area that is intriguing and interesting to you. So let us start a warm-up activity. It's like you can, if you know the answer, I'm going to give you, technology. When we talk about technology, there is a lot of jargon that is there. There are a lot of words that make us a little bit confused. So I'm going to give you some words, and you need to expand the words. And if you know the answer, you please type it in the chat box. Now, what do you mean by call? Call is expanded as computer-assisted language learning. It is also called computer-aided language instruction or computer-aided instruction. What do you mean by tell? Tell is expanded as technology-enhanced learning or technology-based learning or online learning and web-based learning. When somebody talks, what do you mean by web-based learning, or what is the difference between online learning, and what is the difference between web-based learning and technology-based learning? These are all related terms. This is also related to e-learning. E-learning is synonymous with TBL and TEL. So many of us always talk about digital education. All this everything comes under digital education, where you use digital tools and technologies. That is nothing but use of audio video conferencing, use of internet or chat rooms, webcasts, etc., to enhance or improve language skills among the learners, and your classroom becomes a digital classroom. Let's move on. Now, how do you expand TOL? This is nothing but technology-assisted language learning, where you use a computer or a mobile device to enhance language skills among the learners. Now, the next term is MAL. What do you mean by MAL? How can you expand this? Now, this is mobile-assisted language learning. Most of the learners have smartphones, and the smartphones can help in enhancing and improving language skills, because there are lots of apps available through which a learner can equip, can develop, can improve his language skills. So your thesis can also be on using relevant apps uh, and how those apps can help the learner. Next term is technology-based assessment. What do you mean by technology-based assessment? means when we do some online assessments through secure network connections. Now you know that during this lockdown period we have been connecting ourselves with students through technology only. 100% we are reliant on technology. Now we are, and there are some of the institutions that are also going for online assessments. And when you conduct online assessments using technology, how did you find it compared to the traditional approach or traditional way of assessing our students? You think this method is better than that? So this itself can become a part of your thesis, an area of your thesis, and maybe you can talk about the advantages, talk about the drawbacks, right? So these are some terms that I gave you. So don't get confused with SCOL or CLIs. All are related terms, and digital tools or e-learning, these are all synonymous. So in that way, if you are interested in exploring this your area of research, then you can explore. You can also explore some other terms that are available, like technology-based distributed learning or technology-enabled active learning, or nowadays, we have been listening a lot about synchronous and asynchronous learning or a blended learning. So just think about it. Your task would be just go and just browse, and then if you can make a choice, if you can try to work out on the topic, you can select any one of these. Now, I'm going to my topic. Now, here I would like to focus on some educational search engines. Um, I will take you to the search engines now, and now, how many of you have heard about Gesto? Let me take you to Gesto. Just a minute. I'm sharing Gesto screen for you. Yes, this is Gesto. Uh, Gesto is a journal storage. Shortly, we can name it as journal storage. It is a digital library. It provides full text searches for almost 2,000 journals. And JSTOR is licensed mainly to academic institutions or public libraries or research institutions. In fact, your institution can take up licenses of this so that faculty members can use this. And if your institution doesn't have this facility, then you can register as an individual member, and like I have registered here, and you can have all this. You can put your profile, your workspace, everything. And then if I want to search something like this, on English language teaching, let me search. Yes, you will get all the relevant articles that are related to English language teaching. And whatever the articles that are published in JSTOR are peer reviewed, are authentic, are based on quality content. Don't waste your time in Googling or going to Google and search for a number of websites where you come across loads and loads of material, loads and loads of websites that may not be useful for you. So these are some educational research engines that will give you authentic material, right? So here you can browse the articles based on the area that you have selected. For example, let me check this. You have a mostly you will not have a PDF download unless and until you become a registered member. Uh, or you can save it. You can cite this. The citation is also given here. And let me click on this. If I want to know about this article, if I think that this article is helpful for me, I can click on it. And as I have already told you, I became an individual member, and an individual member JSTOR is giving an access to 100 articles for free views. You can read online. Now, if you think that this article is helpful for your thesis and you want to read it, you can subscribe. You have to pay some amount. Since I'm an individual member, I took an individual membership, I can read online. If I click on read online, then this count becomes 97. So be very, very cautious in downloading or in reading the articles. So always, concentrate on the articles that are of most importance for your research. So in that way, I can. So if you want to become or if you want to register yourself, please register. It is now giving access to 100 articles. So this has refined search engine. Like you can work on journals or you can work on book chapters. Or if you want research reports, I can click on research reports. And then in this way, I'm going to get all the research reports. This is a research report on developing language and the language of development in the Arab world. Am I working on my thesis related to Arab world or not? That you need to think. Maybe if this is useful, you can work on it. Not only that, if you have a publication date, something that is very recent, you can type it here and you can apply, it will give access. Now, you know about primary sources and secondary sources. This also gives you documents, books, or images, and everything that is a primary content. So you need to explore this as a researcher, go for it and search for it. Right? This is a very, very good education research website that gives you 100% authentic quality-based journals. Now let me take you to another search engine. This is called ERIC. Yes. Now, ERIC is also an online library of educational research and information sponsored by the Institute of Educational Sciences. ERIC provides access to bibliographic records of journals and non-journal literature. It actually gives you a comprehensive, easy way of searching articles. For it has two icons over here: collection and thesaurus. Now let me type. I have just tried to search to show you in the session. Like for example, if I want to have some articles related to technology enabled instruction. Yes, in this way, you will get all the information that is related to technology. When you say the search engine over here, it gives you publication wise, year wise. This is a very helpful search engine for you that focuses on recent publications. It has all peer reviewed journals, highly authentic, quality based content. And there are descriptors also based on the topic that you have chosen. If you are working on technology, educational technology, if you are working on some teaching methods, or you're working on technology uses in education. So you can also click on more. It will take you to different other descriptors. Or you can also work on the source. It gives you, do you want something on Journal of Chemical Education, or you want something on Journal of Science Education, or Language Learning and Technology. In that way, you can search, or you can search according to the author. Right? When you start working on your literature review, you will come across good authors or researchers that help, that focus on your research area. So accordingly, you can select or publication type. Do you want to search research reports, or do you want to work on descriptive reports? Accordingly, you can select. And the thesis should be narrowed down. You can actually divide your descriptors like this. Are you working on higher education? Are you working on middle schools or early childhood education? For example, let me click on higher education. Yes, it is taking us to higher education. Right. Yes. So you will have all the articles that are related to higher education here. Something on curriculum design and development. We are focusing on technology enhanced learning. Right. This is how you can come across a collection of articles, peer reviewed or full text available on ERIC. Any text that is available on ERIC is also quality based, highly recognized. Another search icon over here is it also has thesaurus. Like for example, I want to click on something on reading and I start searching. Yes, you will come across all the terms that are related to reading. And if I want to go for reading and motivation, let me click on this. Yes, and I will click on this. Yeah, you will come across everything that is related to reading and motivation. You can go through it. If you want to have a direct link, you can click a direct link and it is peer reviewed. Right? Normally, Eric also doesn't give you downloaded versions. You need to register yourself. So many articles are available. So you need to browse, you need to spend some time. And research means you are researching and then you are spending your quality time in identifying quality material and then working on your thesis or any research paper. Now, another site that I would like to show you is DOHA. What do you mean by DOHA? DOHA is nothing but Directory of Open Access Journals. It gives you lots of journals and articles that are available. It also provides very high quality and peer reviewed journals. Like my topic is on technology and hence let us imagine I'm taking some technology enabled instruction. So we will get so many articles that are related to technology. It has many pages are there. So you need to narrow down your topic and then type the relevant title and then start searching for it. Right? Here also you can go like subject wise and then journal, all this journal licensing and everything. Right? Now, for example, if I want to do something related to library instructions, I can click on this. I can search it. And if I think, first of all, you should make a note that you're not going to read the full article, it will waste your time. So first you are reading to the abstract, and if you find that the abstract is helpful, then you can click on full text. Then it will give you full text. Then the whole article will be like this. You can get it in the PDF form or HTML format. You can download it. Right? So this is one of the important search engines that will help you. So make a note of this search engine. Other one that I would like to give you is academia.edu. Academia.edu. Now, academia.edu, it is an American commercial social networking website for academics. Okay, it began as a free and open repository of academic journal articles. It also received some awards, but now you need to subscribe, you need to become a premium member. I became a free member. Here, the options that are available are see, you can upload your paper. Your paper has been published in a very good journal, and you can upload your paper. Let's example, for this session, I uploaded one paper. I can check my readers. If did anybody read my paper? If one person has read my paper, right? If you want to follow the reader, you can follow the reader. This person has followed, and you can view your readers here. So that for that you need to become a premium member, right? This is how your readers list will also come. And here it will also give you analytics. Yes, you check this. How many people have read? Almost 6 people have read my paper. And it will give you 30 uh, days ka visitors list. This way I can see whoever has read my article. So it will connect you to the research world. It will connect you to the researchers who are also interested, who are also similarly doing some research related to your area. You can connect with them, you can follow them. Another important thing that it gives you is grants. It gives you the details of grants. Say, as a researcher, we always look for grants sanctioned by the University Grants Commission or by the universities. So here you can find grants, but it's also So register for this website to become a premier member, and then it also gives you access to search different articles. For example, I want to search on technology. I think it is also giving the list of journals. I can browse that. I can the technology enhanced learning. Let me see if I'll get any search. We have so many articles. See how many articles are available here? Right? It is given here. In fact, this also gives you a description about job availability of jobs. If you are in search of jobs that are related to technology, enhanced learning, it can give you there are no jobs there. It's okay. Now we are interested in our research. So all this, see, this is giving you access to download. You can download technology enhanced problem-based learning with this. Okay. Right? So here it gives you analytics, it gives you details about readers, about grants, right? You can also upload your paper and see how many of people, how many are reading your paper, who are your readers. It gives you some notifications and messages also. You can check. Now, other important website that I would like to give you is research. 8, yes. Now, ResearchGate, one quality, one uh, aspect that we can see is it can you can follow the members here, whoever is related to your area. Like for example, I clicked on one person whom I can follow. If you think that this person's area is related to your research area, you can follow so that whatever they publish, that can be here. You need to register, and whenever you open the site, all those articles will be there. You can add your research area so that uh, it will tune, it will prioritize, and then accordingly, this publication gives the list of the people. Here also, let me see something on yeah. See, Tejashwini K is my colleague and somebody who is a member of ResearchGate. I can also get a list of all those people. And if I want to search articles on English language teaching, I'm typing this because our research work is on ELT, or something on language teaching. So here it gives a list of researchers who are working on this language teaching. It also gives you details of projects, whoever is working on language teaching. So if you want to view, you can go and view. Yes. Okay. How many followers are there? What are the updates? Everything will come over here. You want to ask a question, you can ask a question to this project person, right? Here you can type the questions. You need to explore the site. You can explore. It is of a lot of help for you. It also gives you information about funding. You can come up with some questions. It gives you, identify or get into a job that you are interested in, institutions, departments, and majorly we are concerned about publications, right? So let me click on publication, and I will get all the articles that are related to English language. If I want to, read this, I need to request because now I'm a free member. You need to register for this membership, right? This is about ResearchGate. Now, these are all the search engines that will help you to identify quality content, authentic material, authentic articles, right? Other thing that I would like to give you is slide share. What do you mean by slide share? Now, see, nowadays, when you are working on the research, it became mandatory that you present at least 2 presentations. You need to attend reviews. During the review, you need to defend your, the topics or the chapters that you have already written. So, here, SlideShare gives you access to uh, PowerPoint presentations. For example, if I'm doing like if I'm working on some soft skills where you can improve language skills using different techniques. Um, so if I type on soft skills, so in this way I will get a list of PPTs that are available on that. And here you will also see how many slides are there, how many likes are there. There are around 32 slides and 50 likes are there in this. And not only that, it also provides you presentation courses, like how you are supposed to make PowerPoint presentations. Your presentation style should be, how it should be. And it also gives you tips about PowerPoint courses. You can join course and get the tips about PowerPoint, how to make a PowerPoint presentation. And if you have a PowerPoint presentation which is very good, which can be used by other researchers, you can upload here. So for example, whatever the PPT that I'm using for this session, I can upload here. And once it is uploaded, I can get the analytics. How many people have watched my presentation? How many views are there? How many likes are there? In this way, you will know what kind of research have you done. How is it reaching the audience? How is it being received by the researcher? So this will help you in working on your PowerPoint presentation skills. Other important thing that I would like to give you is ORCID. Yes. ORCID, what do you mean by ORCID? ORCID means it is an open researcher and contributory ID. It gives you one ID. And it is a remedy for you, to have systematic arrangement of all the articles that are published. Like you might have published in different journals, but if you registered for ORCID, you need to sign in. Okay, signing in. And then once you register for this, it will give you one unique ID number. This is called ORCID ID. And you can give your biography, you can enter all your details and then save, and then you can upload your art. See, this number will help you, whatever the articles that you upload. And these days it is being Scopus send, Scopus or other details and publication list to ORCID, and it will actually file all your articles together, and wherever you go, ORCID will give you this is the article published this also ID number. So this is very important nowadays. All the education institutions are asking for this. You need to have a registered ORCID ID that can connect with all the kinds of publications that you have made till now. Right? Basically, this researchers and organizations are actually making it mandatory presently that we have a ORCID number. Right? Another site that I would like to show you is RefSeek. Yes. RefSeek also gives you web-based content and documents, right? Type is technology and instruction, and let me see. Yes. Yeah, I will get all the websites that are related to tech-based technology enabled instruction. All the websites are given here. You can see a list of the websites. Right? Accordingly, based on the topic that you want, you can select. And if I want some documents that are related to technology, so reimagining the role of technology in education. It is in PDF form. I can go back here. I can click on here and start searching for it, reading it. I will get a PDF format. Right? It's getting downloaded. Fine. Fine. In this way, you need to check the articles. So RefSeek gives you, you know, details about different websites and different documents, right? You can also search here enter the research engine. Whatever. You can also have educational videos and anything based on the area of your, if you want to work on some writing, yes, you see all this. You need to work on referencing, right? So it gives you a lot of tips on writing. You can browse it. This is also one of the important engines. The next one that I'm going to take you to is very, very important, very, very useful for you, but you need to register for that. This is called Cite This For Me. Cite This For Me, it gives you different referencing styles. Like for example, I want to add one new reference. Right? It can be a website, it can be a journal or a book or more. I can go to more, anything that is you have taken it from blog or it is an online image or archive material like that. So first of all, let us see. Click on some journal, and I want to have the details of English language teaching David Newman. Let me search. Yes, I will search whether that citation is available or not. Yes, and if you definitely when you're doing ELT research in ELT, David Newman's book should be there. Research articles will be there. So you see which of these articles that you have referred to. For example, let us imagine in your thesis you used English as a global language. Okay. I will click on this site, and then in this way I will get some details about David Newman, English as a global language, test all quarterly. And then I will click on continue. So it will give you details, all details in an order. So check it. If you think everything is correct, then I will click on complete citation. When I click on complete citation, in this way the citation appears. You can copy the citation, you can copy the in-text citation. See, one tip that I can give you all is when we start our research, we think that references come at the end of the thesis writing. So we normally forget to collect all the references. See, the tip is whenever you refer to any article, any book, anything that is related to your thesis, and that you are using in your thesis, first of all, create one Word document and then always keep the details of the references in that Word document right from day one onwards. Otherwise, what happens is we forget to take care of references, and towards the end when we are about to submit, we don't find the references. And whatever you don't find that that information might be very, very important for your thesis. So make a habit of creating one Word document, and then initially itself you are going to maintain a reference list. Now, for example, I would like to say nowadays we have this APA style edition, right? 7th edition is the latest edition. This is already in 7th edition. So let me check. I want something on MLA. Yes, it has given you MLA style edition. So you can copy this, you can copy it on the clipboard, and then in this way you can keep a list of your references ready without much hassle. References actually take a lot of time because it has a lot of punctuation. Details are important when you try to put references, right? Fine. Other important sites that I can talk about, Google Scholar. So most of the journal publications are now indexed in Google Scholar. You can go search Google Scholar. You can, it gives you all the publications that are published in Nature or Science or elsewhere. Elsewhere is also very, very authentic, highly reliable content. They are like indexed in Scopus, Web of Science, like that. So in that way, you can also search Google Scholar. Most of the journals are being indexed in Google Scholar. Right. Next important thing that I would important research journal publication reports. I'm going to take you to Internet Archive and taking you to Internet Archive. This is also a very important search engine. Yes, it gives you details about web sources, books, videos, audio, software, images like that. Let me think that I'm reading something on pronunciation, and I will get a book. I could search for it under books, and then If I want, I can give a reading to my book. The whole book will be displayed here. And if I want to work on something on videos, okay, I would like to work on listening skills. I can say listening skills. Yes. So I will get all the data that is relevant to listening skills. I can check whichever is suitable for my research. Right? I can, if I want to play, I can just play this video. Yes, this way you can use. Now this is another one. Likewise, you have Google Books, you have Wikimedia. Wikimedia gives you lots of information related to images, media files, and so on. You can go to Wikimedia and download free downloaded images. It will not have copyright issues. Just check it. Whenever we try to download some images, see to it that it is common, attribute search engine so that it does not come under plagiarism. Another thing that I would like to give you is Evernote. Evernote is something where you can keep track of your writing skills, and you can also search Sage Pub. Okay. For example, if you go back to my PPT, yes, we have seen all this, right? Just already do this. So archive also have shown you Wikimedia. You can go and search for media files. Evernote is another one. Sage Publication is also one of the best search engines for you. So this your task is you go and browse. You check all these websites, which will help you. Okay, these are some of the search engines, top search engines that will help a researcher to do a quality based research. Now, another way of getting information is you can actually develop networking. And then, for example, I'm taking you to my Facebook page. Now, this is my page, and then I'm a member of ELT, and this is my group, which has almost 3.7K members. This, you see, you will get about the discussions that are happening, the members, the events, the files that are there, the mentorship that is available. And so, in this way, like I will get all the details of any conference that is going on. If you think this is helpful for you, you can attend this conference, right? Mm. Any events that are happening in IoT, you can just browse and check it. You can actually relate yourself to the topic that you have selected, right? So this is one way of developing networking, and then you can check. Nice. This one. In that way, it's not just Facebook. You all know about Twitter, where you can tweet and you can comment. And there are specific groups in Twitter, like hashtag PhD chat is there, which is specifically for PhD researchers. Go there. You can chat over there. You can express your ideas, and people will comment. In that way, there will be exchange of knowledge. Check it. Now, after networking, I would like to focus a little bit on my MOOCs. MOOCs are nothing but massive open online courses. Nowadays, during lockdown period, most of us are, busy in doing completing online courses. So, one of the examples that I can give you is Khan Academy, where you won't interact. with the course instructors over there, but then you get lots of material, videos, and all that. Otherwise, if you want to do a course, you can actually search for these MOOC providers. Coursera is nowadays most of the people are opting for Coursera courses. In fact, Geetam University has given access to free Coursera courses. And all the faculty members are involved in completing these courses now. Another one more big major MOOC provider is British Council. You can go and search. Other one is edX. Future Learn, Cambridge English MOOCs and Future Learn, they are associated. One is my MOOC. If I go to Coursera, let us see. I'm sharing the screen. Yes. So I go to Coursera. Since I have already registered and doing course, it is on my name can appear here. So you can type, you can search for the course, the language, the title, everything that is related to your study. You can type. If I want to do a course in English for career development, I can just go there, view it, enroll for myself. Now it will tell you how many people like it. 99% people like it. That's what 28 people. And you can enroll for free, right? So in that way, you can register for courses. These are some of the more providers. Yeah, you also have other words like open education sources, Moodle. Moodle is something where you can design your own course and you can become an instructor and you can get registrations from the participants. You can start your own Moodle and then you can experiment on this online teaching. Other things that will help you in your research are podcast and vodcast. Podcast actually it will record your audio files. Vodcast also records your audio video files. Now, for example, in your research, if you are recording and if you are taking the interviews of people and you want to, if you think that the interviews are very good and helpful to the educational field, then you can go over here, you can go to how to start podcast will be there, just go there and you can upload your audio or video files. These are podcast and then you can publish, it will be available to the audience. And you will also get the people who have listened to and all that, all the details, the analytics will be there. Okay, another way of involving in good identifying and getting information related to research is you can blog. You can become a blogger. You can create an own blog, and you can send it. You can give your blog address to your colleagues, spread it so that they will read, and you can start chatting, commenting, and then you get replies and all that. Like for example, for this webinar, we created a blog just like 15 days back. There were no viewers, but now after this webinar has started, we have almost now 3,000 viewers, which is a very good one in a fraction of 3 or 4 days. Like in that way, you can become a blogger and you can explore. You can explore and you can make others explore. One way of creating your blog is WordPress.com. Just go browse it, check it, and how to do it. It is very easy. Now there is another one which helps you in your research is Google Translate. For example, you are into translation and you would like to do in different languages. You go and search for this Google Translate. And Wikipedia gives you lots of material that is saved in PDF, right? That is saved in different languages. Go there and see. Mostly it provides free material that can be downloaded, that can be reused. Okay? Another one important uh, tool that I can suggest you is Pomodoro. This Pomodoro is a technique. See, when we do our research, we don't keep track of our time, and sometimes we don't spend a lot of time, and research means spending a lot of time. So you need to register for this. This is how, there is a small video, you can view it and watch it. See, it will give you, for example, you can take a task and you can set the time for about 25 minutes. Then after 25 minutes, it will alert you. Then you can just it rings, and then you can take a break, and then you can put some check mark, and then again you can again go and start working, and every 4 pomodoros you can take a long break. This is a little bit funny, and something that makes you engage in. All the details are given here, right? So check this pomodoro technique. Another one is the 750words.com. This is also very good, where normally research means you need to write a lot. Write a lot, unlike previous times. Now, plagiarism is the biggest concern now, is the biggest concern. And if you are directly copying and pasting, that becomes a major problem. So most of us lack writing skills. Most of us don't concentrate on writing. So you can sign up, and it will give you a task every day. You have to type 750 words, and it will tell you. It will give you analysis also, like how was your writing style, how at 0 minute, how was it? It gives you, after you submit the draft, it will tell you after 56 minutes how was the graph. It will show you like this, and then it will also tell you your mood, your feelings, whether you are happy or how. I mean, the kind of words that you use, the kind of vocabulary that you use. It will also talk about your mindset, whether you're introvert or a positive, like this, so that will help you to realize what kind of vocab that you should use, so that the mood continues with the kind of writing that this website gives. Okay, so this is another website that will help you. I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. Another one is MindMeister. This will actually, it is like a website that talks about online mind mapping. Like if you want to have a graphical representation, of course, we can use Excel, we can insert a chart bar diagram and all that. But MindMeister is something where you can work for online mind mapping. Okay. The other important tools that can help you are survey tools. Now, Google Forms. Now, you have seen that we have given quizzes, we have given assignment, attendance, we have given feedback using Google Forms. So Google Form is something where fraction of a second we get all the answers, right? So this is one of the popular tools now, and you can also search for Survey Monkey or Survey Survey. So these will help you to collect data now, stipulated time. So, okay. So these are different tools that are available that will help you in doing your research. And apart from that, these are some of the emerging research areas. You can go through the list. This is not my list as such. I have downloaded it from one of the websites. So uh, maybe if you want to work on some machine translation, you want to do your research, something on course book analysis, or you want to publish or teach as an educator, you can check it. They're using ICT tools in here. So one of these topics can now help you to enroll yourself in research. My thesis, my session, I would like to complete using this last slide. Um, PhD, number of PhDs that were enrolled in 2011, 12 were 81,430. Out of that, only 21,544 were awarded. Now, if I talk about the present times, 2017-18, according to All India Survey of Higher Education (NHRD), 1,61,412 people have enrolled, registered for PhD, but number of PhDs awarded were only 34,400. That means what is happening to the rest of the researchers. So always be very cautious. Don't realize about the quality of your thesis at the end of fourth year or fifth year. So right from day one onwards, try to produce, try to work on authentic material, and you paraphrase. Don't copy. Always be cautious about plagiarism and publish either your thesis work or your publishing papers. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you all. If you have any questions, you can type it in the chat box or Q&A. Thank you so much.